Hello everybody, my name is Beck. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. So I am finally going to post a brand new video on this channel, and it's long overdue. It's been a couple of days, possibly weeks. I don't know when I'm going to post this. I just got this book! How fun! Great. Whenever I try to start a video, that's the sirens are out. Originally I had like full glam with the lashes on, but I had to pull them out because I cannot film another video with them on. It looked good, but I couldn't function as a fellow human being. Okay, before something disrupts me again, I'm just gonna go through a couple of books that I bought during the month of October to December, which is right now. It should come out within the next couple of days, but let's hope I don't buy anything more. But here is a sneak peek of the books that I purchased. It's so heavy. Everything else is all fiction and romance based. I will quickly go through this one. The reason why I picked this one up is because I am a Joshua Weissmans. If I butcher anybody's name, I am so sorry in advance. I'm just gonna blame it on my shoddy Australian accent. I love him. I love watching him cook. Will I actually make any of the recipes in this book? Probably not, if I'm being honest. Some of the stuff in here is pretty doable. Like, for example, salted butter and jam toast. I think anybody can do that. I really do enjoy looking at all the pictures, and I just wanted to support him, and this book was like $10 off, and there was another like $1.50 coupon for whatever reason. I wanted to pick it up when it was first released, but it was pretty expensive, and it's hardback, which is nice. I might actually attempt the simple recipes in here. I cook to survive and I cook to minimize spending. Would I classify myself as someone who's good at cooking? No. I can tolerate my own food, and that's about it. But anyway, let's go on to the fun stuff, the novels that I purchased in the month of October to December. So I started being more interested in books because of TikTok, if I'm being completely honest, and there was a lot of recommendations. One of them was The Six Crimson Cranes by Elizabeth Lim. I would say this is a catalyst to me starting to buying books again / reading, etc, etc, but I haven't finished it yet. In fact, I'm at the very beginning, so I'm just gonna have to restart it over again. I don't think I even finished the first chapter, but I have every intention of reading it. It seems a bit hefty, but I'm not as scared as I was before because I know I am capable of reading a book of this size. But the text is pretty large, which I appreciate because I am beginning to have really bad eyesight, so this is like the perfect font size, and I will read this one of these days. It is about forbidden magic, arranged marriages, and her journey to finding her brothers and uncover dark conspiracies to seize the throne, trying to avoid her stepmother. I just, from the blur from the back, and yeah, just a quick summary of what this is about. So mainly about fantasy, romance, and some family drama here and there. So I did pick up They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera. I hope I am pronouncing his name correctly. I did have to Google it to make sure. I try my absolute best, but sometimes I am incapable of reading out loud. So these videos are actually quite painful to film because I have a lot of jump cuts for the very reasons, because I do struggle speaking out loud, and I'm trying to fix that. But I must say that filming videos does actually help with me reading out loud and being slightly more confident, even though I'm in my room by myself and talking to myself. But you know, it's the process that counts. TikTok did actually make me buy this book. I have heard very mixed reviews about this, and at first it seems like a kind of story that I would like. I did watch a couple of people review this book, so I might be slightly biased. I kind of wish I didn't watch those videos. I have seen the blue cover for this book, and I kind of wish I got that one instead, but I am stuck with this. This was on sale for like $9, so I decided to pick it up. Eventually I will read this. You can already predict the ending because it's suggested in the title. So another book that TikTok made me buy was The Kiss Quotient by Helen Huang, and I have also seen several of booktubers recommend this book, and I am using a cat postcard as a bookmark. So that's really fun. I started reading it. As you can tell, I'm up to the second page. The premises of this book sounds super fun. I have super high hopes for this book. A lot of people have recommended this one. Whenever you look up rom-coms or anything to do with romance in the booktube community, I feel like everybody has recommended this book at one point or the other. Or The Hating Game. I have listened to the audiobook for The Hating Game, and it's not the best. I do plan on watching the movie whenever it decides to come out in Australia. I don't know if it's even out because I feel like it's like a phantom here that has nothing to do with this. Looking forward to this one. I have started reading it. I haven't gone anywhere with it. I do enjoy reading a smart heroine, so we'll see what happens. Highly recommended by a lot of people, so I'm interested to see what happens. These are my latest purchase from Black Friday. I finally picked up The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Tilly Jenkins Reid. This book has been all over TikTok. I was gonna buy Daisy Jones and the Six, but I felt like I was spending a lot of money and I skipped out on it. And I do have Audible credits, and I'm thinking of just getting the audiobook for Daisy Jones instead. This was a pretty recent purchase, so I'm gonna use that as an excuse to say that I haven't started it for that particular reason. I don't know if I'm gonna start off with Daisy Jones and the Six, so it's the audiobook, or if I'm just gonna read this one first. Very hyped up. I finally picked it up. It was on sale for like $9, but I'm pretty sure there was like buy two get one free along with the $9 sale that I missed out on, which I'm kind of peeved, but I did pick this one up. I have the UK version apparently. I was kind of confused with this one because a lot of people recommended People We Meet on Vacation is the American copy, and this one is the UK/Australian copy. I could have got the American copy. This is You and Me on Vacation by Emily Henry. I have read her other books, and I know there's one that's coming out called Book Lovers, which I'm kind of interested coming out next year, but we shall see. I haven't read this one yet. Like I said, I was really confused buying this book because there was like two alternative covers with like a slightly difference in title. There shouldn't be a difference, I'm assuming. Maybe some of the spellings, such as mum with a U, and some colors with a U. I don't know. I actually don't know the difference, but a lot of people hyped that book up. I know she also wrote Beach Read, but that one also has some mixed reviews. I have a higher hope with this one. It seems like my kind of vibe. It talks about friends to lovers. The heroine is apparently like really spunky, full of life, while he is more of a grumpier person. That's the general vibe I got from people. I was watching with Cindy, or read with Cindy, and she was like hyping this book up, that this is like one of the best friends to lovers kind of book, and I trust her because I love her videos, so I have high hopes for this book. I think I might read this one next, but I have a bunch of Kindle Unlimited I want to go through first before my membership expires, which is soon. So once that's done, I will start reading this one. But yeah, I got the UK version. Holy smokes, these were expensive. They were like closer to 20 Australian dollars, even though they were like on sale. Compared to like other websites, they were selling it for like 30 plus. Originally, I just wanted to buy the Happy Ever After playlist by Abby Jimenez. I didn't buy the first book, which is The Friend Zone, because it talks about miscarriages and those kind of topics I'm not comfortable with, and from the reviews I have read, it is very hard to avoid reviews. I try my best to just jump straight into the book without knowing what it is. I feel like that's the best way to read, but sometimes you can't help it because it is more of the pricier side, at least in Australia it is. This is the second book, I think, if I did my research correctly. So The Life's Too Short is about a YouTuber, and the Happy Ever After playlist is about taking a lost puppy back home. I am really bad at describing these things because I haven't read it yet, and I've only heard word of mouth through like people who are in the booktube community and Goodreads and Book Talk that I based their opinions and just bought it. It seems like something that I might be interested in reading. I also know that this one talks about chronic illness, which is a little bit too close to home because your girl has chronic illness, which I found out like 2 years ago, but mine's not as life-threatening. A little bit TMI, but I'm putting it out there. I just wanted to read something that has to do with contemporary romance, and these seemed like something I would like. And the other book that TikTok made me buy was It Ends With You by Colleen Hoover. I don't know if I can stomach this because I did hear that it is kind of sad and it's tragic, heavier themes. Not too sure, but Again, this was on sale and it was like one of the top sellers. I have heard really mixed reviews about Colleen Hoover, but I'm willing to give this book a chance and see where it goes when I'm in a better headspace. I'm intrigued. I want to read it, but I'm also kind of scared. So there's that. These three were like pretty heavily endorsed on TikTok, I would say. Like almost every single person was hyping it up, and I sucked it in because I just wanted to read something. But these three I actually did read, and I bought because of TikTok/BookTube. These were nominated for Goodreads Awards. I am fairly new to the community, so I don't really know, but I have started to frequent on Goodreads, so I've seen these pop up quite a bit. I first started reading The Spanish Love Deception on Kindle Unlimited. I don't know if it was ever free, but I must have used a credit to buy, but you get like free credits when you first sign up for the trial. And I did eventually buy a Kindle because I was so sick of reading this book on my phone, and I had no idea that it was this chunky of a book and the text is so small. If I had seen this book in person, maybe I would have been super intimidated by it. I like this book. This was fun. It's very cute. And then we have The Love Hypothesis. This book was everywhere on TikTok and Goodreads. Basically, whenever I tried to look for like new romance book, this one will always pop up. It is The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood, and I am looking forward to other works. I know this one is a Rilo fanfic, right? I could be entirely wrong. I don't know anything about Rilo, so I could be entirely wrong, but that's what I've been hearing from other people, so I'm just gonna stick with it. I enjoyed this book. This was fun. The only gripe I have, this thing here with the TikTok sensation, I wish it wasn't there. This was the cheaper copies because when I was buying this book, it was like completely sold out everywhere. I think I bought the mass paperback because there is like a difference. I'm beginning to see. I'm beginning to understand books because I haven't bought books in a while. There is a difference, but I think this is like a mass paperback because the printing looks slightly different from other copies I've seen online, but I did really enjoy this one. And I also got The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. I enjoy reading enemies to lovers, if you couldn't tell by now. The Love Hypothesis wasn't really enemies to lovers, but I do enjoy some conflict. Maybe there's something wrong with me internally that I enjoy these sorts of things. I don't like reading insta love couples. Cindy just posted a video, the best books I read in 2021. Okay, I am distracted, but anyway, I really did enjoy this one. I really need to work on my descriptions on these books because I really have nothing to say but the fact that if you wanted enemies to lovers, rom-com, fluffy with some spice, then here it is. Is that enough description? But anyway, I did enjoy reading this. Again, with this book, I know there's a copy with a toucan and it's like yellow. That one was kind of cute, but that one costs more. And for whatever reason, this alternative cover was a lot cheaper. So I picked this one up. I don't know if it's like a difference between an American version or a UK alternative cover, but nevertheless, it's what you read on the inside, right? If it's the same content, I don't really mind. Truth be told, I would much rather read on the Kindle. It's just a lot easier. Oh yeah, I am reading the Maid series. I did finish the first book. For whatever reason, I did return this book, but it's still on my Kindle, but I'm not complaining. As long as it stays forever. I think it's glitched for whatever reason. I don't even have it on airplane mode, but it's there. But anyway, these are the books that I bought throughout the months of October to December. It might not seem like a lot. I've seen like people who do like 30 to 40 books haul. I can't afford that many books. And most importantly, I just don't have enough room to store so many books because I do collect other things like video games, and it's kind of like a yikes situation. Once I remove the green screen, it's a mess behind me. That's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this rambler video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more content from me. And hopefully I'll post more in the future. But during the holiday seasons, it's kind of yikes. Cheers to a better year because it's been rough this year. I don't know about you guys, but it's been rough here. And I hope you guys have a safe and wonderful holiday. See ya. Bye.